Assalamu alaikum students. Today is your revision class 4. This is your English revision class and we will discuss those all exercises which are left in the previous classes. Today we will discuss gerunds. What is gerund? Gerund, a noun ending ing that has been formed from a verb. For example, think, and I add ing to it, so it becomes thinking. Playing, painting, eating. It is because unlike a normal noun, a gerund can be modified by an adverb and can object. It is like an or normal noun. For example, जब हम gerund की बात करते हैं, so when I say I like painting, so it is a verb. Painting is a present participle here. But when I say painting is my hobby, so here we are using it as a noun, so it is a gerund. It is a gerund. Now you can see some examples here. As the object of a verb, running is a good way to explore. Now it is using as a noun, so it is a gerund. It can be used as an object of a verb. He likes running. He likes running. So like is a verb here and running is a gerund. It is using as a noun. See, they have used it as like this, so you can easily understand. He likes running. Likes is the verb here and running is a noun. It is an object. I am thinking of running. Now thinking is a verb and gerund is a running here. Running is a gerund here. For example, subject complement. My new hobby is running. As I have said, yeah, I like a hobby which is running. ठीक है ना? So here it is a gerund. So gerund can be used in so many ways, as an object, as a subject, as an object of a preposition, as a subject complement. It can be used in so many ways, but remember, if I say he is running, so here it is not a gerund, it is a verb. Most of the students get confused among these things. Here, a word that looks like a verb that ends in swimming, laughing. I enjoy running. See, enjoy is a verb and running is a gerund. Gerund acts as a noun in a sentence. As I have told you, it acts as a noun. See here, there are other example. Writing in English is difficult. Watching TV is my favorite pastime. I like writing in English. I love going out to restaurants. My cat's favorite activity is sleeping. One of his duties is doing homework. There are some examples. You can take the pictures of these and now you understand. For example, my cat's favorite activity is sleeping. Now it is using as a noun here. One of his duties is doing homework. It is using as an expression and using as a noun. Now after that, gerund phrase. A phrase that consists of a gerund, its object and any modifiers. There are modifiers here, as I have told. Gerund and gerund phrase the a group of words which acts as a noun, which acts as a gerund, is called gerund phrase. For example, eating shellfish quickly is a bad idea. Eating shellfish quickly. Now it whole is a gerund phrase. Eating shellfish. Now it modifies the eating. What you are eating quickly. Adverb is here. See, shellfish is a noun. Direct object. So modifiers are there. Thinking critically is the skill. Speaking multiple languages is impressive. Petting the dog, calling a friend, watching movie. These all like when there are a group of words. Now you can see here gerund phrase examples. Driving a car takes concentration. Driving a what? Driving a car. There will be a noun. There will be a modifier which will more modifying the drawing. Paul finished painting the ceiling. Painting the ceiling is a gerund phrase. A dog wearing one of these collars is a gerund phrase. Acts as an adjective. So these whole acts as an gerund phrases. Watching movies is fun. See here it is using as a subject. My teacher likes watching movies. It is using as an object. My teacher gives his best to teaching. Best to teaching. Object, complete object. My teacher's hobby is watching movies. My teacher planned on watching, like here watching movies, they have defined watching movies in different ways, but still watching movies is a gerund phrase. Adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun such as person, place, thing, or idea. An adjective can tell color, size, shape, taste, odor, texture, sound, number, weather. As I have told you, adjective describes a noun. So adjective describes a noun. It can describe its size. For example, it is a fat he's a fat boy. It is a big tree. So many things whenever you are describing. When it is a brown hat, brown is an adjective. Now after that there is a formation of adjective, how the adjectives are formed. For example, there is happy. You can add prefixes and suffixes to it. Happy, unhappy, important, unimportant, realistic, unrealistic, complete, incomplete, finite, infinite. See, you can add prefixes and suffixes to it to make adjective. Regular, irregular, irrelevant, so many ways. So we can make form adjective. For example, able, this able. Understand. Now if I make understand, understandable. Understand is a verb and I have made understandable, so it is an for this is understand, misunderstand, guide. Guide is a verb, and if I say misguide, misguide, or so you can add suffixes and prefixes to it to make uh, to make adjectives, to form adjectives, even change its meaning. Three degrees of comparison after that: positive, comparative, superlative, big, bigger, biggest. Now you can see comparative adjectives are used to compare differences between the two objects. Superlative adjective takes the comparison of nouns to the highest degree. A superlative adjective compares three or more nouns. For most important comparative and superlative adjectives list. Now see, this is the list of angry, angrier than. Whenever you will use comparative degree, you will use then, and whenever you will use superlative degree, you will not use then. There will be est. Short, shorter, shorter than the shortest. Silly, sillier than silliest. Soon, sooner than soonest. And there are so many. You can take the screenshot of it, take the picture of it, and there is so many even apart from that there. And these are some irregular adjectives that is used in daily life. Irregular adjective, like for example, the regular adjectives are those in which in the comparative degree we use er, and in the superlative degree we use est. Whereas in the irregular, the word is changed: good, better, best, old, older, oldest, far, further, furthest, bad, worse, the worst, well, better, the best, little, less, least, many, more, most. After that, adjective phrases. Adjective phrase is a prepositional phrase used to modify or describe a noun. Adjective phrase. So what is an adjective phrase? Like an adjective phrase tells which one or what kind. An adjective phrase always follows the noun or pronoun it modifies. For example, the books in the library are well organized. The books in the library. Now the books is modified by the in the library, so it is an adjective phrase. The library receives donations of books by local authors. donations of books by local author, the staff of our library, the staff of our library. So this is an adjective phrase. During the spring, vegetables of all kinds, vegetables of all kinds, this is an adjective phrase. Now see the example of the girl in the red shirt. See, the girl in the red shirt is an adjective phrase. Are the shoes under the chair? It is an adjective phrase. Suzanne is clever. It is an adjective phrase. She seemed extremely pleasant. See how it modifies. Adjective phrase basically modifies the adjective. It modifies. Pleasant is an adjective and extremely modifies the adjective. It can be noun, it can be adverb, it can be anything, but it will modify the adjective. The movie was not too terribly long. Not too terribly long. So it is an adjective phrase. See, there is some examples of adjective. You can take a golden ring, a ring made of gold. A popular hero, a hero liked by the people. A populous city, a city having a large number of inhabitants. A deserted village, a village without any inhabitants. A religious man, a man of a religious nature. A silken scarf, a scarf made of silk. See how the adjective phrase is made by some adjectives. I hope you understand. Thank you so much. Till then, Allah Hafiz, stay safe at home.